What's going on, social media world? This is your guy, Tony Clopton, coming at y'all this Sunday from the mother-in-law's and my father-in-law's house, man. I hope everybody's doing good out there. Hey, I'm trying to reach out to some people today. Hey, I'm a little late, but hey, I'm right on time, man. I want to provide some information about the Joe Lockett show I had on Thursday, man. So you guys come on in. I'm ready to drop some nuggets, y'all. Y'all come on in. Let me know where y'all chiming in from. This is my first live. It'd be great. My signal a little weak, man, but that's okay, right? What's up, Mr. Horton? Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in, man. I want to provide some information that's gonna knock the socks clean off your feet. I already know it. I got my music popping. Went to church today, feeling real good, right? Y'all come on in, y'all. Y'all come on in. I'm gonna let Facebook build my audience for a little minute. Hey, I'm gonna bring in my co-host, man, phenomenal Melissa King out of Madison. Man, we're gonna be ramping up in Madison. Man, y'all get with her. Y'all get with Ernest Clay in Decatur. We got some things popping off in the next couple of weeks coming to North Alabama. But I definitely want to recap this past Thursday on the Joe Lockett show. So give me a minute to see if I can get Melissa in so we can start this live feed, right? Y'all stay with me, y'all. Y'all stay with me. All right, all right, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and invite Miss Melissa King on as my co-host, and hopefully we can get some things popping off, right? Broderick, what's going on, man? What's popping, man? What's happening? Y'all come on in. I got some information I want to share with y'all. Melissa, can you hear me? Come on in, Melissa. I need for you to come on board with me. Add viewers. Hopefully she'll show up in a minute. Hopefully. Well, she's watching. If I can't get her on, that's fine. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this live. So Melissa, see if you can send me another request if you can, so we can get started. Trying to get going. Trying to get going. Oh, there she go right there. I got Melissa on. Y'all bear with me, man. Old folks in technology just don't work sometime, huh? But yeah, hopefully she can come and help me provide some information. Miss Vonda Bell, how you doing? Man, I know you in Las Vegas doing your thing. I can't wait for you to get back. I hope you bring some money back.
You
Hey,
see
what we
me?
got? Yeah, that's you, Miss Melissa. How you doing? You there?
I'm good.
Can you see me? Okay.
Yeah, I got a whole screen of you.
Okay. Well. It's good. That's cool. Antonio, Uncle Boz is in the house, man. I appreciate you for coming on. Hey, this live is definitely about the Joe Lockett show, recapping some information that we got, man. What an awesome experience, man. That wasn't nothing but God that set that thing up, man. We always look to elevate in our business, man, and networking is so powerful, man. So we definitely want to give a shout out to Antonio Uncle Boswell of Boswell Media. The guy is awesome, man. So y'all go ahead and like and share his page as well. Hopefully, Uncle Bos put your link at the end of this feed, so some of my viewers can get in contact with you, man, because you're doing a phenomenal job with my pictures. I can't wait to start posting them out. So let's go ahead and get started, man, because this information is so powerful. I wanted to put it out like Friday and couldn't get around to it. So tonight is perfect, man, because we got some juice for y'all. So without further ado, I want to go ahead on and introduce Melissa King, my co-host. She's doing some phenomenal things in Madison, Alabama. So if you want to build a business in Madison, get with Melissa and get with Ernest Clay, man. This thing is going down. So Melissa, let's go ahead and get going for the viewers out there about the show that we had on the Joe Lockett show on Thursday. So let's go ahead and get started. If that's okay with you.
Yeah. Okay, first and foremost, let me ask you this question, Mr. Celebrity. How is it that you ended up on a radio, a nationally syndicated radio show anyway? What stunt you pull to get that honor?
Well, man, like I say, man, God put people in your way for a reason. Mr. Antonio Uncle Boz, I met him at a Black Chamber of Commerce seminar for business owners. And man, we just started vibing. He told me he did some things with photography, and I was looking to do some photo shots. So he said, "Hey, man, come by my office. We can chop it up and get my branding thing going on." And man, it just took off from there. Got to the guy's office, man. He made things so comfortable for me, because I don't like smiling. I got the teeth thing going, ain't really like they're supposed to be. And he just made me comfortable being able to smile and position myself and really got some good photos for
He knew
my
what he was doing.
business cards and some of my flyers. Yeah, and I was like, man, that ain't nothing but God. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Uncle Boz for setting that thing up for me and getting me put me on game. Really, man. That was all Uncle Boz right there. So that's the reason how I ended up on the Joe Lockett show on Thursday.
Okay. Well, I called in because you looked like you needed a little support there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was getting a little hot under the collar.
No, actually, you did real good. You did really
Okay.
good. But when they said people could call in, I wanted to call in and ask some questions that some of the people who don't know the business might want to ask.
Okay.
So that was my reason for calling in. But then I ended up, and he was like, "Do you want to stay on the line?" I'm like, "Okay."
Okay. Right.
So, what like before you came? What was the whole purpose? Like, what was the setting for the show? It was going to be about business owners or people trying to start a business, or what was it about?
Well, after talking with Uncle Boz, he was saying that their segment was what they call a 6 for 6 on the Joe Lockett show. Listening in at 101.1 from 3 to 5, it was basically talking about how the ordinary person working the job, how would you have time to even operate in a business, and why would you? So it was me telling my personal story about what motivated me, what's kind of like pushing me to do more and do better, outside of a job. So really, it was a really good fit for me to display the my econ business and working for a pretty decent job. Like you say, we make pretty decent money out there, but there's a sacrifice that got to be made, and a lot of time the money don't go very far once you start getting bills and life start to choke you out, right? So the segment was really about ordinary people doing some exceptional things outside of a job.
Right, right.
Hmm.
Okay. So, now as the conversation went on, you were able to tell a lot of things about the business and why you joined, and then he also asked me why I joined, and it
Hmm.
seemed like when the term network marketing
Oh
came
yeah,
up,
right.
it's like dun, 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 dun. So
Uh-oh, it's one of them things again.
why is the network marketing get such it leave a bad taste in certain people's mouth? Or is it
You know,
because
so
they thinking they have to be going door to door selling vacuum cleaners, or
hey, or really, and no push on anybody's religion, but they treat you like Jehovah Witnesses. Like, hey, we don't want none and we ain't buying none. So bye bye now.
right?
So I get it,
When they
man.
hear the word,
I'm kind of glad that we did. I was supposed to do this thing on Friday, and here it is Sunday. But this is a prime example why I say God put people in your path for a reason. I was in a network marketing company prior to my econ, and I ran into the guy that actually sponsored me, and it was a really bad deal. I really got into a position where I lost credit. I always tell my story that I know about bankruptcy, voluntary repossession, and all of that stuff. So anything that could go bad in a business, I was the one. I'm the poster child for getting involved in something that could really hurt you on down the road. So me and the guy chopped it up, and it made me realize that we learned a lot from even bad network marketings. So when you see something good that comes along, you'll know it.
why didn't you tell me this before I got into? You just said
Well,
I was going to that you get into network and marketing with, and they lead you down the wrong road. I might have should have known that.
Right.
But every company
Well,
is
I
different. I
can.
got no complaints about this one.
Yeah, right. Every company is different, but I can tell you personally, I've always been one looking to do more than just work at somebody's job. So I've always been out there looking and searching for something that's going to help me. Now, just like any relationship, people going to tell you everything that's good, right, to get you in.
Right.
But
Yeah.
personally, when I saw how my econ worked, I knew that this company was different. When I met the founders of the company and I saw how they were about God and had integrity, I knew that this company was for me. So now I understand that just because it's shiny and it looks good, don't mean it's good for you until you do a little bit of research and know the founders and what that company is all about.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah. Every company is different. Now you said you had done opportunities like this before. This was my first time getting involved. So it's all
Okay,
different types of people. Not everybody who does this business is just looking to be an entrepreneur. Sometimes you just
right.
recognize the blessing and you like, I think I might need to do this. And that
Right.
was what happened in my
Absolutely.
case.
That's right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Were there any other things? Because I know time got the best of y'all.
Yeah,
Because it
it
seemed like
did.
it went by
Yeah.
super fast. And were there
Right.
any other like points that you really wanted to get in that you didn't get a chance to get in?
Absolutely, because really, I was try to figure out, I came on that show to tell my story about, entrepreneurship, not to really talk about my econ, the business, but as we went into it, I was asked some questions about my econ, and it kind of threw me off a little. So now I really want to just add on to what Mr. Lockett was saying. Joe is an awesome, phenomenal speaker, and he was hitting me with some pretty tough questions that I probably wouldn't in position to answer with limited time. But when he talked
Right.
about network marketing, it does leave a bad taste in their mouth. People don't trust people in network marketing. And here's a kicker right here. Mr. Boss said something that was so powerful, man. I appreciate him. He actually used one of the services that I provided in my business. So it's like I know everybody's not meant to be a business owner, but what we
Right.
do have products that other business owners need. So I
Right.
was honored that he said that, and we don't have to sell our business to everybody, but selling a product that other business owner need is just as good, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and I thought that was real cool. Him mentioning that he bought the cash flow manager and that he's still using the cash flow manager because that was a
Right,
while back,
right.
wasn't it?
Yeah,
So
been
obviously,
about 2 or 3 years.
yeah,
Yeah, so it's almost like I was in a room full of people that did not like network marketing. They say they wouldn't join a network marketing business because of the stigmatism that comes with it. You're trying to force people to buy stuff they don't need, or selling them a dream. And really, the key to my econ is really not selling the business, but showing people how to correctly use their money that they currently have. And that's what is key for me. I don't want to sell you something that you can't use. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So if a business is not going to help you, then why would I sell it to you? I'm
That's
looking to sell you a credit repair system. You got bad credit. I want to sell you the cash flow manager if you're a business owner, because every business owner needs to audit proof their business. I want to sell you our cashback mall. So if you like to work shop at Walmart, Target, or Best Buy, you have the option to use that service where you can get credit and discounts from it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
when Joe asked me that, I said, well, I like to listen first before I even approach anybody about my business. What can I do to help you? Is really what this
right.
company is all about. Yeah.
So and it was one
Yeah.
thing you said that kind of resonated. You made the statement that you look for people that's looking for you, and
Right.
I thought
Absolutely. Absolutely.
could you expound
Yeah.
on that?
Well,
Tell us more
for
about what
one,
you.
right, based on on my experience, I know for a fact that you're gonna have people that buy. You're gonna have people that want to do something more outside of a job. So I'm gonna have to put these funnels in place, systems in place to find those people that are looking to buy product or looking to join a business like my econ. So it's like I'm not going to get rich off of your money for one. What I'm trying to do is provide education that will help you control the money that you have. Now, making money is a bonus, no doubt. But
Well,
ultimately, if you join my team, I'm going to reinvest in you because I want you to be successful. So I just realized it ain't about the money, it's about the blessing that I'm giving someone else to be able to help their family. And then my blessings will come later on down the road. No doubt about that. When you got faith, knowing that everything is going to line up, the money will come. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So,
I feel like too, he made the statement when we were doing our little, while we joined the stuff, that it didn't sound sexy. and
oh, yeah, that was
I,
good.
I thought it was
Hey,
funny.
yeah, yeah, that was a good one, man. Joe hit me with that one, boy. I was trying to hold it together because you know how many times we hear your business don't sound sexy. Well, it don't turn me on. Like I'm like, well, really, sexy is what get people in trouble. You know what I'm saying? It's like the shiny objects. You know, we know people that can afford nice cars and big houses and walk around with a pocket full of a handful of money, the ones
Yeah,
that's broke, when you wealthy, you don't have to be flashy with it. It was hard for me to answer that comment because I understand that people are looking for a get rich quick scheme, and when you talk about
yeah,
wealth, it is boring. It's going to take some time. You're going to have to start reversing that cycle of how you got broke, and most people want to see, well, if you in a business, why I don't see no Benz? I done had Benzes. Benzes keep you broke. Maintenance on that
right.
Benz keep you broke. You can't be you can't be getting out that Benz with raggedy clothes on. So you got to live up to the hype. And my econ ain't about the hype, man. So it was hard. Oh Lord, it was hard when he said it ain't sexy. I was like, oh my God, Joe. Oh man, let me hold it together. Oh, I hear this all the time, and I'm glad the time winded down because I've heard that so much, and my econ is not about hype, fluff, puff, and sexy.
Well,
Building wealth is slow.
and me say this too.
Sometimes.
What's sexy to one person ain't sexy to everybody. But and it's the same
Absolutely.
way with the business. What appealed to it for me may not be what appealed to you. Because for me, it was the tax deduction. It
Right.
wasn't, credit repair was fine, but at the moment, I was looking for the tax deduction. So that was the
Right.
part that, so to speak, turned me on. So it's
Hmm.
gonna be different for everybody anyway. It depends on your situation and exactly what it is you're trying to solve. And I see what you're saying, but you have to listen to people first and see
Hmm.
what their biggest issue is right now, and
Hmm.
then tell them how we can help them find a solution for it.
Right, right. I hope I get a chance. I was telling Uncle Bob, I hope I get a chance to come back on the show because what I really should have done. Shout out to Cedric Jenkins because he went back and looked at the live as well. When we could have easily slid into 243, which our mentors talk about all the time. Two objectives in this business is to work for your current lifestyle and to invest for your future. So that would kind of laid out a syllabus for us. And then we talk
Right.
about four objectives, the four challenges that people have. We talk about inflation, taxes, debt, and big business. See, that would have gave somebody a framework to understand what my econ was about. But I didn't want to dig too far into the business because it was really about an ordinary guy working a job and trying to do something different with his life, through a business. So hopefully
Mhm.
next time, if I get back on, I can stay structured to help people understand what my econ is about. It's really simple. Understanding two objectives that everybody meet working. Understand there are four problems that everybody have meeting those two objectives. And my econ got three solutions. So the three solutions are so crucial, helping people understand that because we bring in an employee mentality to a business system, and that's always the hardest part. So hopefully next time you'll have me on the show, I can break it down in a little bit better detail about what my econ truly is about. Not about making money, a lot of money, getting rich. It's about building wealth, using your own cash flow.
Strategies.
Strategies, right?
Yeah.
Strategies. So I ain't saying I'm rich. But I have increased my credit score from a 528 to a 760. I've cash flowed over $100,000. My daughter has a little over $21,000 in an investment account, and I did that using my own money. Limited on the recruiting. You do not have to recruit in this business. The best thing that you can do is recruit yourself and don't worry about nobody else. Feel me on
Right,
that. Feel me on
right.
that.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
for all of those that, for all the people right now that are my econ, and they've gotten to that point where they're like, man, this thing ain't working. I don't think I want to do it no more. What would
Mhm.
you say to them?
Look, I tell you this. This business you can join for $20 a month. It is self-funded. Let me tell you what self-funded means. That means our first strategy will show you how to get the additional money if you work a job. It'll show you how to get $200 to $500 back into your paycheck without asking your boss. That pays for your business. Not to mention, as a business owner, the tax system say Uncle Sam will pay you to start your home-based business. Look, y'all, we have got to start thinking as an employee and start thinking as business owners. There are two sides of the tax system. Either you're going to be working for someone else or you're going to be working for yourself. The best thing to do is to combine the two and make that money work for you.
Exactly. I 100% agree. And
100% agree.
I think people get discouraged too because they don't quite understand what they have. You
Right.
know, we had a conversation all the time about cost versus value. You know,
Absolutely.
34.95
Right.
a month is how much it costs. The value is almost immeasurable because it's what you make it. You know,
That's right.
how much you want to
Hmm.
make or what you want to do. But one thing I would like to say is if you are in my econ now and in Alabama, we are having meetings pretty much all the time. So if you want to join, come to a meeting for some training, that would be the best place to come and ask your questions and get the training and have some one-on-one time, face to face, if you're feeling discouraged right now. And sometimes when people get in stuff, they don't know what questions to ask or they don't quite understand the processes. That's why we meet regularly in Huntsville and Birmingham to have our Saturday training.
Hmm.
So look
Absolutely.
out for those posts because we always post when we have one coming up. And you don't have to be a member of my econ to come. Just come out and learn what the business is about.
Hmm.
I think
Hmm.
that's the first step. Come and learn
Yeah.
what the business is about.
And
So,
let me add this too, Melissa. A lot of people think that you got to come to these meetings and you have to get on all these conference calls. Look, y'all, the business is set up so sweet that you can actually join like right now for $20, less than $20. Hey, you can start writing off your lifestyle. See, I'm going to next the end of this month. I'm going to Punta Cana, and I'm going to write the whole trip off. It's about a $3,500 $4,000 trip. I'm going down there to do business. I can take my home based business wherever I go. So that's the beautiful thing about this business. You're in position to write off your lifestyle. So if you got a big car note, a big house note, you got kids, man, you can start writing off your lifestyle so you can start getting some of your money back through the tax system. That's where we're losing most of our money. So think about this. If you're not making any money in the business, think about the tax savings behind it. That's almost better than making a dollar in any business.
and you know what, Tony? It's funny you mentioned Punta Cana because I joined in November, and the following January. Remember, I was telling you on the phone. I said, "Well, Dad, I wish I had known this earlier because we're going to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic in January." And you were
Mm-hmm.
like, "You still, it's not too late." So what I ended up doing with that, I wrote off my plane tickets. I wrote
Mm-hmm.
off parking at the airport. I wrote
Mm-hmm.
off checking my bags. When we got to the resort, we didn't have a room that had Wi-Fi
Right.
because it was a business expense, and I needed that Wi-Fi to do my business. I was able to get that added on and write that off.
Mm-hmm.
And even though there were some other things going on, it was a business trip. And what made it a
Absolutely.
business trip is I did a presentation while I was there. I told
Right.
everybody what my econ was. I had them to sign a sign-in sheet, and I gave them my card where they can contact me for more information. That made that whole trip right offable, if that's a word.
That, that's the word. I understand it. For the listeners out there, that means that she got credit for the money that she already spent, and she was able to
Right.
get it lower her taxable income at the end of the year. And that's what we all should be doing, lowering our taxable income. It don't matter how much you make, but if you're gonna be creating some expenses, why not use those expenses and turn them into business deductions?
Exactly. Because
Absolutely. And I'm gonna tell
everything.
you, I'm not a tax expert, but I did. Me and Melissa did take a tax course with IRS, with D. Edwards, one of the baddest IRS teachers in Birmingham. I always plug people in. If I do business with you, hopefully you'll do business with me, Ben. But I
Right.
love networking and really tapping into somebody that has an expert in any field. So any real estate agents, any other business owners out there, man, my econ is not to compete with your business, but it's to complement it. We have something that any business could use, service wise,
Exactly.
base wise, product wise. We got you.
You're right. I mean, it definitely because you do other businesses as well, and my econ was able to fit right on in there with it and
Yeah,
enhance some of
most
the
definitely.
other businesses too, right?
Right, right, absolutely. So, if I'm in real estate, hey, I got a my cashback mall. I went through Lowe's and Home Depot and bought a lot of products and supplies to help work on my real estate, some of my rental houses. So I was getting a
Right.
check from um, Lowe's and Home Depot and Walmart because I shop through my own personal website through my econ website. So man, it's a win-win for anybody, really.
And it's like the name says, my econ is short for my economy. You take it and do with it what you want to do for your economy. No two people will run their businesses the same. It's all about your goals, and and even with the whole when Trump got in office and made the tax changes, we had a lot of people that were a little bit disgruntled because some of the changes he made, affected how much their return was going to be as far as the taxes and everything. But that
Hmm.
was something that we really didn't have to worry about because
Right.
we knew we were business owners. And
Yeah.
to be honest, a lot of the changes he made was to benefit business owners,
Hmm.
small and large. So we just
Hmm.
happened to be in there with them and getting those same deductions and those same advantages that they got. So
Right.
it's always good to know. It's like you can't be in the game if you don't know the rules. If nothing else, get in to learn the rules, and so you know how to manage your. Even if you're not in the business, if you want to know, or if you don't stay in the business, once you leave, you still have those strategies. You still have everything you've learned. I don't plan on leaving, but if that were the case, it's not like you didn't
Mhm.
get anything from it.
Right, 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 right. Look, y'all. Look, we ain't gonna hold y'all long, but look, if you get a chance to write this down, www.howtoshiftyourincome.com. This website literally changed my life and a lot of other my econ associates. It don't cost you anything to look at the information, but what has been happening is we've been going to school for so long. They're not teaching us how to operate a business. They're teaching us to go and work for someone else, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But you can make so much more working for yourself and adding a job with it. We just want to show you guys how to combine the two and how you can start making your money work for you instead of you working for the money.
Exactly. I just put the website in.
Okay, great, great, great. Y'all take a look at it. So, man, shout out to Ahmad, Willie, Mr. Horton. That's my father-in-law, Uncle Boz. Man, we appreciate you, man. We're gonna do lunch. Miss Vonda Bell, we see you, man, in Vegas doing her thing, writing off her trip.
Right.
Anybody else out there? Y'all got any questions, man? Just feel free to throw them on this
Don't
post,
forget
and
Ernest.
we'll definitely get back. You see anybody else
Don't,
out there?
don't forget
Mr.
Ernest. He
Ernest Clay out of Decatur. Listen, y'all, North Alabama is finna blow up. Y'all need to get with these people. Melissa King, Ernest Clay. I done seen them do their job. They fire. They coming with it. Y'all go ahead and get with them so we can blow up North Alabama. I'm gonna be down here most of the summer anyway because my daughter's down here. But man, I am truly blessed to have been able to give you some information along with Melissa, man, and you guys just feel free to reach out to us. We are ready to build North Alabama, Athens, Decatur, Madison, Huntsville, Muscle Shoals, all of North Alabama. We're ready to get down with the get down.
Don't forget the big town of Cortland now. You left that out.
C-Town is home all day, baby. Some of the baddest people in Cortland. Man, I can't say no more. I can't say no more.
So yeah, if you're in the North Alabama area, we're meeting every fourth Saturday in Huntsville. When I put the post out, the address will be listed there because I don't know it by heart. But we put the post out like at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Come and check us out. It's not an all day thing. We're usually there from 11 to 2, but it's enough time for you to come in and at least find out what's going on. So every fourth Saturday, we look forward to seeing you. Bring somebody with you. We ready.
We ready. We ready.
We ready.
Well, thank
So
you,
is that all you
MK. If all hearts and minds are clear, until we meet again, God bless you and good night.
got? Amen. Bye, Tony.
I'll see